Welcome to a calm, gentle English story session. Tonight, you will learn English without stress. You will listen slowly, feel relaxed, and let your mind drift into a peaceful sleep. These simple stories are designed for A2 learners, easy to understand, soothing to listen to, and perfect for bedtime. So, find a comfortable place, take a deep breath, and let the quiet stories guide you into calmness and learning. A quiet morning in the small village. It was a calm morning. The sun was just waking up. Its light looked soft and golden. The sky was clear. There were no clouds. Everything looked peaceful. In a small village, there was a little house. The house was white. It had a red roof. There was a small garden in front of it. The garden had flowers and green plants. A small path made of stones led to the door. In the house lived a man named Tom. Tom was a teacher. He was a kind man. He had a calm face. He had soft eyes. He loved his village and his students. Every morning, Tom woke up early. He did not wake up late. He believed that mornings were special. He believed that mornings gave energy for the whole day. Tom opened his window. He felt the fresh air. He heard the birds. The birds were singing softly. The sound was quiet and gentle. It made Tom feel calm. Tom walked to the kitchen. He made tea. The tea smelled warm and sweet. He drank slowly. He did not rush. While drinking tea, Tom read the newspaper. He read small news about the village. He read about the weather. He read about small events. He did not read big and heavy news. He liked simple news. After tea, Tom put on his shoes. He wore a simple shirt and pants. He took his bag. Inside the bag, there were books and notebooks. He was ready for school. Tom walked to the village school. The school was small. It had only 3 classrooms. But it was a happy place. The students were always excited to learn. The path to the school was beautiful. There were trees on both sides. The trees were green. The leaves were moving slowly in the wind. Tom walked slowly. He enjoyed every step. When Tom reached the school, the children were already there. They were sitting quietly. They were waiting for the teacher. They looked at Tom with big eyes. Tom smiled. He greeted the children. "Good morning, children," he said softly. "Good morning, teacher," they replied. Tom started the lesson. Today, he wanted to teach simple English words. He knew that many children found English difficult, so he decided to make it easy. He wrote words on the blackboard. He wrote apple, book, chair, table, school. Then he explained each word slowly. He showed a picture. He spoke gently. Apple, he said. Apple is a fruit. It is red or green. It is sweet. The children repeated after him. Apple, apple. Then he said, book. A book has pages. We read a book. Books give knowledge. The children repeated, book, book. Tom continued with chair. A chair is for sitting. We sit on a chair. The children repeated, chair, chair. Then table. A table is for eating. A table is for studying. The children repeated, table, table. Finally, school. School is a place for learning. School is a place for teachers and students. The children repeated, school, school. Tom saw that the children were happy. He saw that they were learning. He felt satisfied. After the lesson, the children had a break. They went outside. They played quietly. Some children played with a ball. Some children sat under a tree. Some children laughed softly. Tom watched them. He felt calm. He felt peace in his heart. After the break, Tom taught again. This time he taught simple sentences. He wrote on the board, "This is an apple. This is a book. This is a chair. This is a table. This is a school." The children repeated slowly. They were not in a hurry. They spoke gently. Tom was happy. He saw improvement. He saw that the children were not afraid of English anymore. The school day ended. The children went home. They waved goodbye to Tom. They smiled. Tom walked back to his house. He felt tired, but he felt happy. He reached his home. He sat in the garden. He looked at the flowers. He listened to the birds again. Tom thought about his students. He thought about their future. He wanted them to become strong and confident. Tom drank a glass of water. He rested for a while. Then he prepared lunch. He cooked simple food, rice and vegetables. The smell of food was comforting. Tom ate slowly. After lunch, Tom sat near the window. He read a book. The book was about nature. He loved reading about nature. Outside, the sun was warm. The wind was soft. The leaves moved gently. It was a calm afternoon. Tom felt peaceful. He did not feel worried. He did not feel stressed. He felt grateful. In the evening, Tom went to the village market. The market was small. It was quiet in the evening. There were a few people buying vegetables and fruits. Tom bought fresh vegetables. He bought bread, too. He smiled at the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper smiled back. Tom walked back home. He enjoyed the evening air. He felt the calmness of the village. When he reached home, he cooked dinner. He ate dinner slowly. He finished his meal. He cleaned the dishes. Then Tom sat in his chair. He looked at the moon. The moon was bright. It looked like a silver coin in the sky. Tom felt sleepy. He went to his bed. He closed his eyes. He felt calm and relaxed. The village was quiet. The night was peaceful. The stars were shining softly. Tom slept. He slept deeply. He dreamed of happy children. He dreamed of a bright future. Buddy the friendly dog. There was a big house near a green park. The house was beautiful. It had a big garden. The garden had many flowers and trees. The house looked warm and welcoming. In this house lived a family. The family had a mother, a father, and 2 children. The children were a boy and a girl. Their names were Ollie and Sarah. Ollie was 10 years old. Sarah was 8 years old. They were happy children. They liked to play outside. They liked to run and laugh. The family also had a dog. The dog's name was Buddy. Buddy was a friendly dog. He had soft brown fur. He had big eyes. His tail was always moving. Buddy loved the family. He loved Ollie and Sarah. He loved the mother and father, too. Buddy was not only a pet. He was a friend. Every morning, Buddy woke up early. He looked around the house. He listened to the sounds. He wagged his tail. He was always excited. When Ollie woke up, Buddy ran to him. Buddy jumped on the bed. He licked Ollie's face softly. Ollie laughed and said, "Buddy, good morning." Sarah also woke up. She hugged Buddy. She said, "Buddy, you are so cute." The mother made breakfast. She made toast and eggs. She made tea for the adults. She made milk for the children. Buddy sat near the table. He looked at the food. His eyes were big and hopeful. He wanted a biscuit. The mother gave Buddy a small biscuit. Buddy ate it happily. He wagged his tail again. He looked very satisfied. After breakfast, Ollie and Sarah went to school. They said goodbye to Buddy. Buddy watched them leave. He felt a little sad, but he knew they would come back. Buddy then walked around the garden. He smelled the flowers. He listened to the birds. He enjoyed the morning. In the afternoon, the children returned from school. They were tired but happy. They ran into the garden. Buddy was waiting for them. Ollie threw a ball. Buddy ran fast. He caught the ball. He brought it back. He dropped the ball at Ollie's feet. Sarah laughed and said, "Good boy, Buddy." Buddy felt proud. He wagged his tail and barked softly. The family loved Buddy's energy. Buddy made the house lively. He made everyone smile. One day, a small event happened. It was a rainy day. The sky was gray. The rain was soft. It was a quiet rain. Ollie and Sarah were inside the house. They looked outside. They saw the rain falling on the garden. They felt calm. Buddy was inside, too. He looked at the rain. He seemed curious. He walked near the window. He watched the drops fall. Suddenly, Buddy saw something on the ground. He saw a small bird. The bird was wet. The bird was sitting near the garden fence. Buddy felt something. He felt the bird was not okay. He walked slowly toward the bird. He did not bark. He did not scare the bird. The bird was afraid. It looked at Buddy with big eyes. Buddy sat down near the bird. He kept a safe distance. Buddy stayed calm. He did not move fast. He did not make any sudden movements. He just stayed near the bird. The bird looked tired. It looked like it needed help. Buddy felt a strong feeling in his heart. He wanted to help. Buddy went to the house. He brought a small towel. He put the towel near the bird. He wanted the bird to feel warm. Ollie saw Buddy's action. Ollie said, "Buddy, you are helping the bird." Sarah also saw it. Sarah said, "Buddy is so kind." The mother came outside. She saw the bird. She said, "We should help the bird." The mother carefully picked up the bird. She wrapped it in a towel. She took the bird inside the house. She placed it near a warm place. The bird started to feel better. After some time, the bird moved its wings. It looked stronger. The next day, the rain stopped. The sun came out. The sky was blue. The bird was ready to fly. The mother took the bird outside. The bird looked at the family. The bird opened its wings. It flew up in the sky. Buddy watched the bird. Buddy felt happy. He felt proud. He was a good friend to the bird. The family was proud of Buddy, too. They said, "Buddy, you are a kind dog." Buddy wagged his tail. He felt loved. Days passed. Everything was calm and normal. But Buddy always remembered the bird. He always remembered the feeling of helping. Buddy's life was simple. His life was full of love. He did not need many things. He only needed his family and their love. One evening, the family planned a picnic. They wanted to go to the park. The park was near the river. The park was beautiful. The mother packed food. She packed sandwiches and fruits. She packed water, too. She packed a small blanket. The father took a small basket. Ollie and Sarah were excited. Buddy was excited, too. They reached the park. The park was green. There were trees and flowers. The river was calm. The water was moving slowly. They spread the blanket under a tree. They sat together. They ate food slowly. They talked softly. Buddy sat near the children. He watched them. He looked at the river. He felt calm. After eating, Ollie and Sarah played near the river. They threw small stones in the water. The stones made small circles. Buddy walked with them. He walked slowly. He looked at the river, too. He enjoyed the quiet environment. The sun was setting. The sky was orange and pink. The air was cool. Everything looked beautiful. Ollie said, "This is a perfect day." Sarah said, "Yes, Buddy is happy, too." Buddy looked at them. He wagged his tail. He felt the happiness of the family. As the night approached, they returned home. The children were tired. They took a bath. They wore their pajamas. The mother prepared dinner. The father sat with them. They ate slowly. After dinner, the children went to their room. They said good night to Buddy. Buddy slept near their bed. The night was quiet. The house was calm. Buddy slept peacefully. In his dreams, Buddy saw the bird again. He saw the bird flying in the sky. He felt happy. He felt proud. Buddy's life was simple and peaceful. He lived with love. He lived with kindness. He lived with his family. And in this calm world, Buddy was the happiest dog, Ollie's new friend. There was a small town near a big river. The town was quiet and calm. The houses were small and simple. The streets were clean. People knew each other. Everyone was friendly. In this town, there lived a boy named Ollie. Ollie was 10 years old. He had short black hair. He had big brown eyes. He was a kind boy. He was a shy boy, too. Ollie's father worked in a small shop. His mother stayed at home. Ollie had no brothers or sisters. He was the only child. Ollie was about to start a new school. His family moved to this town a few days ago. Ollie was nervous. He did not know anyone. He felt alone. On the first day of school, Ollie woke up early. He wore a clean shirt and pants. He ate breakfast. He looked at the mirror. He felt a little scared. His mother said, "Ollie, don't worry. You will meet new friends. Just be kind." Ollie nodded. He went to school. When Ollie reached the school, he saw many children. They were playing and talking. Some children were laughing. Some children were running. Ollie felt shy. He did not know where to go. He stood near the gate. He looked around. A boy saw Ollie. The boy walked towards Ollie. He smiled. "Hello," said the boy. "My name is Sam." Ollie felt a little relieved. He said softly, "Hello, I am Ollie." Sam looked friendly. He said, "Do you want to sit with me?" Ollie nodded. He followed Sam. They entered the classroom. The teacher welcomed them. The teacher was a calm woman. She spoke softly. Her name was Mrs. Khan. Mrs. Khan said, "Good morning, class. We have a new student today. His name is Ollie. Please welcome him." The class clapped softly. Ollie felt shy. He smiled. Sam sat beside Ollie. Sam said, "Don't worry. You like this school." Ollie looked at Sam. He felt grateful. The class started. Mrs. Khan taught simple English. She wrote words on the board. She spoke slowly. Ollie listened carefully. He understood some words. He did not understand everything, but he tried. At the end of the class, Mrs. Khan said, "Now, we will have a small activity. You will pair up with a friend. You will speak simple sentences." Sam turned to Ollie. He said, "Let's do it together." Ollie smiled. He felt happy. They started the activity. Sam asked, "What is your name?" Ollie answered, "My name is Ollie." Sam asked, "How old are you?" Ollie answered, "I am 10 years old." Sam asked, "Do you like school?" Ollie answered, "Yes, I like school." Sam said, "Good. You are doing well." Ollie felt more confident. He felt comfortable. After school, the children went out. Some children went home. Some children played outside. Sam asked Ollie, "Do you want to play football?" Ollie said, "Yes, I want to play." They played football. Ollie was not very good at football, but he tried. Sam helped him. They laughed and ran. They enjoyed the game. After some time, Ollie felt tired. He sat under a tree. Sam sat beside him. Sam said, "Ollie, do you miss your old school?" Ollie nodded. He said, "Yes, I miss my friends." Sam said, "I understand, but you will make new friends here." Ollie smiled. He said, "Thank you, Sam." Sam said, "You are my friend now." Ollie felt warm inside. He felt happy. They went home together. Ollie's mother was waiting. She smiled at Ollie. "How was your day?" she asked. Ollie said, "It was good. I met a new friend. His name is Sam." Ollie's mother felt happy. She said, "That is good. I am proud of you." Ollie went to his room. He did his homework. He studied English words. He practiced the sentences. After homework, Ollie went to sleep. He dreamed of school. He dreamed of his new friend. The next day, Ollie woke up early. He felt excited. He wanted to go to school again. At school, Ollie and Sam sat together again. They listened to Mrs. Khan. They learned new words. They practiced simple sentences. During break, Sam introduced Ollie to other children. The children were friendly. They welcomed Ollie. They smiled. Ollie felt happy. He felt like he belonged. Days passed. Ollie started to feel comfortable in the new school. He started to enjoy his classes. He started to enjoy his new life. One day, there was a school trip. The teacher planned a trip to the park. The park was near the river. It was a calm place. The children were excited. They wore their school uniforms. They carried small bags. They carried water bottles. They reached the park. The park was beautiful. There were trees and flowers. The river was calm. The birds were singing. The teacher said, "Children, today we will learn about nature. We will observe the trees, the birds, and the river." The children listened. They walked slowly. They looked at everything. Sam and Ollie walked together. They talked softly. Sam said, "Ollie, look at the river. It is calm." Ollie said, "Yes, it is calm. It looks peaceful." Sam said, "Do you like this place?" Ollie said, "Yes, I like it." They sat near a tree. They ate their snacks. They drank water. Ollie felt relaxed. He felt calm. He felt happy. After some time, the teacher asked the children to draw something. The children took out their pencils and papers. They started drawing. Ollie drew a tree. He drew the river. He drew the birds. Sam drew a small house. He drew the sun. He drew the flowers. The teacher looked at their drawings. She smiled. She said, "Good job, children." Ollie felt proud. He felt confident. On the way back to school, Ollie and Sam talked about their dreams. Sam said, "I want to become a teacher." Ollie said, "I want to become a writer." Sam said, "That is good. We will work hard." Ollie nodded. He felt motivated. When they returned home, Ollie told his mother everything. He told her about the trip. He told her about the park. He told her about his friend Sam. His mother listened carefully. She smiled. She said, "I am happy you are making friends." Ollie felt loved. He felt calm. That night, Ollie slept peacefully. He dreamed of his new friend. He dreamed of a bright future. Weeks passed. Ollie and Sam became best friends. They studied together. They played together. They shared their food. Ollie no longer felt lonely. He felt confident. He felt happy. One day, Ollie's mother said, "Ollie, your father and I want to tell you something." Ollie asked, "What is it?" His mother said, "We are planning to stay in this town. This is our new home." Ollie felt surprised. He said, "Really?" His mother nodded. She said, "Yes, we will build our life here." Ollie felt a little sad. He missed his old home, but he also felt happy. He had new friends now. Ollie said, "I am happy. I have friends here. I feel comfortable." His mother hugged him. She said, "I am proud of you." Ollie smiled. He felt calm. From that day, Ollie accepted his new life. He enjoyed his school. He enjoyed his friends. He enjoyed the calm town. Ollie learned an important lesson. He learned that change is not always bad. Sometimes change brings new happiness. Sometimes change brings new friends. And in this calm town, Ollie found his new friend, Sam. He found a new home. He found peace. Sarah and the quiet park. In a big city, there was a quiet park. The park was not very big, but it was very peaceful. The park had green grass, tall trees, and beautiful flowers. There were benches everywhere. People came to the park to relax. In this city lived a woman named Sarah. Sarah was a teacher. She taught English at a small school. Sarah loved her job. She loved her students. But sometimes she felt tired. Sarah worked very hard. She had many lessons to prepare. She had many papers to mark. She had many students to help. Sometimes she felt stressed. She needed a place to relax. So she found the quiet park. Every day after school, Sarah went to the park. She walked slowly. She liked to walk alone. She liked the quiet. Sarah wore a blue dress. She carried a small bag. She wore simple shoes. She looked calm and gentle. When she entered the park, she felt the peace. The trees made a soft sound in the wind. The birds sang softly. The air was fresh and cool. Sarah walked on the path. She saw children playing. She saw old people sitting on benches. She saw a man feeding pigeons. Sarah smiled. She felt happy. She found her favorite bench. The bench was near a small pond. The pond had small fish. The water was clear. Sarah sat on the bench. She closed her eyes. She listened to the sounds. The wind touched her face. It felt cool and gentle. Sarah took a deep breath. She felt relaxed. She opened her eyes. She saw a small boy. The boy was about 7 years old. He was standing near the pond. He looked sad. He looked lonely. Sarah noticed him. Sarah smiled softly. She said, "Hello, are you okay?" The boy looked at her. He said, "My name is Hamza. I am waiting for my mother." Sarah asked, "Where is your mother?" Hamza said, "She is late. She will come soon." Sarah said, "Okay, you can sit here with me." Hamza sat beside Sarah. He looked at the pond. He looked at the fish. Sarah said, "Do you like the park?" Hamza said, "Yes, I like it, but I am scared. I am alone." Sarah said, "Don't worry. I am here with you." Hamza smiled. He felt better. Sarah and Hamza talked softly. Sarah asked him about his school. Hamza said he liked school. He said he liked drawing. Sarah said, "Drawing is good. You can draw the park." Hamza took out a small notebook. He started drawing the pond. He drew the fish. He drew the trees. He drew the birds. Sarah watched him. She felt happy. After some time, Hamza's mother arrived. She looked worried. She said, "Hamza, I am sorry. I was late." Hamza smiled. He said, "It is okay. I was with Sarah." Hamza's mother said, "Thank you, Sarah. You are kind." Sarah smiled. She said, "You are welcome." Hamza and his mother left. Sarah stayed on the bench. She felt calm. Sarah continued her walk. She saw a man feeding pigeons. The man was old. His name was Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed had a small bag of bread. He threw small pieces of bread to the pigeons. The pigeons came near him. They ate the bread. Sarah sat near him. She watched the pigeons. She felt peaceful. Mr. Ahmed said, "Hello, do you come here often?" Sarah said, "Yes, I come here every day." Mr. Ahmed said, "This park is a good place. It helps people relax." Sarah said, "Yes, it does. I feel calm here." Mr. Ahmed smiled. He said, "Sometimes we all need peace. We need quiet." Sarah nodded. She felt grateful. After some time, Sarah decided to go home. She walked slowly. She felt relaxed. She felt calm. When she reached home, she cooked dinner. She ate slowly. She drank warm tea. After dinner, she sat near the window. She looked outside. The night was calm. The sky was clear. The stars were shining. Sarah felt sleepy. She went to bed. She closed her eyes. She dreamed of the park. She dreamed of the pond. She dreamed of the calm wind. Sarah slept peacefully. The next day, Sarah went to the park again. She saw the same bench. She saw the same pond. She saw the same trees. She felt happy. She felt safe. She sat on the bench. She listened to the birds. She listened to the wind. She felt her stress disappear. She felt her mind become quiet. In the park, Sarah met a new friend. His name was Adil. Adil was a writer. He came to the park to write. Adil saw Sarah sitting alone. He sat near her. He said, "Hello, do you like this park?" Sarah said, "Yes, I do. It is a calm place." Adil said, "I come here to write. The park gives me ideas." Sarah said, "I teach English. This park helps me relax." Adil smiled. He said, "Maybe we can talk. We can share our stories." Sarah agreed. They talked softly. They talked about books. They talked about life. They talked about dreams. Sarah felt comfortable. She felt happy. From that day, Sarah had a new friend. They met in the park every day. They talked softly. They shared their thoughts. Sarah's life became brighter. She still worked hard, but she felt calm. She felt peaceful. The quiet park was her place of peace. It was her place of calm. It was her place of happiness. And every night, Sarah slept peacefully. She dreamed of the park. She dreamed of the calm wind. She dreamed of the birds singing softly. The little cafe. In a small town, there was a little cafe. The cafe was near a quiet river. The river was calm. The water moved slowly. The cafe was small and cozy. The lights inside were soft and warm. The smell of coffee was strong and sweet. The cafe had a small sign. The sign said, "The Quiet Cup." People loved the cafe. They came there to relax. They came there to read. They came there to talk softly. A young woman worked in the cafe. Her name was Mina. Mina was kind. She was gentle. She had long brown hair. She had soft eyes. She always smiled. Mina loved the cafe. She loved the calm environment. She loved the smell of coffee. She loved the sound of the river outside. Every morning, Mina opened the cafe. She cleaned the tables. She prepared the chairs. She made the coffee machine ready. She arranged the cups and plates. When the first customers arrived, Mina greeted them with a smile. She said, "Good morning. Welcome to the Quiet Cup." Customers loved her warm smile. They felt comfortable. They felt calm. One morning, a man entered the cafe. He looked tired. He looked stressed. He was wearing a suit. He had a briefcase. The man sat near the window. He looked outside at the river. He looked at the trees. Mina approached him. She asked softly, "Good morning. What would you like to drink?" The man said, "I want coffee, please." Mina said, "Of course. Would you like it with milk or without?" The man said, "With milk, please." Mina smiled. She went to the counter. She prepared the coffee. She added milk. She poured the coffee into a cup. She brought the coffee to the man. She said, "Here is your coffee. Have a nice morning." The man looked at the coffee. He smelled it. He took a sip. He closed his eyes. He felt the warmth. He felt the calm. He felt a small smile. He said, "This coffee is good. Thank you." Mina said, "You are welcome." The man introduced himself. His name was Daniel. Daniel was a banker. He worked in the city. He came to the town for a meeting. Daniel visited the cafe every day. He liked the calm atmosphere. He liked Mina's kindness. He liked the soft music playing in the cafe. Mina and Daniel started talking. They talked about small things. They talked about the weather. They talked about the river. They talked about books. Daniel said, "I come here to feel calm. My work is stressful." Mina said, "I understand. This cafe is a quiet place. It helps people relax." Daniel smiled. He said, "You are very kind, Mina." Mina felt a little shy. She said, "Thank you." Days passed. Daniel visited the cafe every morning. He always ordered coffee. He always sat near the window. He always looked at the river. One evening, Daniel came to the cafe again. He looked more tired than usual. He sat down slowly. He said, I had a hard day. Mina said, I am sorry. Would you like some tea? Daniel said, Yes, please. Mina prepared tea. She brought it to him. She said, Here's your tea. Take your time. Daniel drank the tea slowly. He looked at Mina. He said, Mina, do you ever feel lonely? Mina was surprised. She thought for a moment. She said, Sometimes, yes, but I am happy here. Daniel said, I feel lonely too. My work keeps me busy. I don't have time for friends. Mina listened carefully. She felt sympathy. She said, Maybe you need a calm place. Maybe you need to relax. Daniel smiled. He said, Maybe you are right. From that day, Daniel and Mina started talking more. They talked about life. They talked about dreams. They talked about simple things. Mina shared her dream. She said, I want to open a bigger cafe one day. I want to make a place where people feel calm. Daniel said, That is a good dream. I believe you can do it. Mina felt encouraged. She felt motivated. One day, the cafe was very busy. There were many customers. The cafe was full of people. The sound was loud. Mina was working hard. She was making coffee. She was serving food. She was cleaning tables. Suddenly, a young woman entered the cafe. She looked lost. She looked tired. She sat near the counter. Mina approached her. She asked, Hello, would you like something to drink? The woman said, Yes, please. I need coffee. Mina asked, Do you want it with milk or without? The woman said, With milk, please. Mina prepared the coffee. She brought it to the woman. She said, Here is your coffee. The woman looked at Mina. She said, Thank you. My name is Emily. Mina said, Nice to meet you, Emily. My name is Mina. Emily said, I am new in this town. I am looking for a quiet place. Mina smiled. She said, This cafe is a quiet place. You are welcome. Emily looked at the river outside. She felt calm. She felt peaceful. Emily started visiting the cafe every day. She sat near the window. She drank coffee. She read books. Mina and Emily became friends. They talked about books. They talked about life. They shared their thoughts. Daniel also became friends with Emily. They talked softly. They enjoyed the calm environment. One day, Daniel said to Mina, Mina, I have something to tell you. Mina felt curious. She said, What is it? Daniel said, I am planning to move to this town. I want a calm life. Mina was surprised. She said, Really? Daniel nodded. He said, Yes, I want to live a simple life. I want to feel calm. Mina felt happy. She said, That is good. Emily smiled. She said, I am happy too. This town is calm. This town feels like home. From that day, the cafe became even more special. It became a place of friendship. It became a place of calm. It became a place where people found peace. Mina continued to serve coffee. She continued to smile. She continued to make people feel welcome. Daniel found a calm life. He felt less stressed. He felt happier. Emily found new friends. She felt less lonely. She felt at home. And the little cafe near the river remained calm. It remained cozy. It remained peaceful. Every day, people came to Quiet Cup. They sat quietly. They drank coffee. They listened to the soft music. They felt calm. And at the end of the day, when the lights were dim, Mina closed the cafe. She looked at the river. She smiled. She felt grateful. She felt peaceful. She felt happy. Then she went home. She drank warm milk. She slept calmly. She dreamed of the cafe. She dreamed of the river. She dreamed of the calm life. The busy market and the little lesson. In a busy city, there was a big market. The market was full of life. People were everywhere. The market had many shops. There were fruit shops, vegetable shops, cloth shops, shoe shops, and many more. The market was always busy in the morning. The sound of people talking was loud. The sound of vehicles was loud. The sound of the shopkeepers calling was loud. In this busy market, there lived a boy named Ethan. Ethan was 12 years old. He lived with his mother and father. They had a small shop in the market. The shop sold fruits and vegetables. The shop was not big, but it was clean. The shop was always full of fresh fruits. Ethan's father worked hard. He woke up early every morning. He went to the market to buy fresh fruits. He returned home early. He opened the shop. Ethan's mother helped in the shop. She arranged the fruits. She cleaned the shop. She counted the money. She was very hardworking. Ethan helped him too. He helped his mother. He helped his father. He felt proud to help them. One morning, Ethan woke up early. He ate breakfast. He got ready for the market. He went to the shop with his father. The market was already busy. People were buying fruits. People were talking. The shopkeepers were shouting prices. Ethan's father said, "Ethan, today we will sell many fruits. We must be ready." Ethan nodded. He said, "Yes, father." The day started. Customers came to the shop. They bought apples, oranges, bananas, and grapes. Ethan helped them. He weighed the fruits. He gave them the bags. Ethan was happy. He liked the market. He liked the energy. He liked the people. After some time, Ethan saw a shop near theirs. The shop sold toys. The toys were colorful. The toys were very beautiful. Ethan felt excited. He wanted to go to the toy shop. He wanted to buy a toy. Ethan's mother saw him looking at the toy shop. She said, "Ethan, we are here to work. We cannot buy toys today." Ethan felt sad. He looked at the toys again. He wanted a toy very much. Ethan's father said, "Ethan, we will buy a toy later. For now, focus on the shop." Ethan nodded. He continued working. The day passed. The market was busy. Ethan sold many fruits. He was tired. In the evening, the market started to calm down. The crowd became smaller. The noise became less. Ethan's father said, "Ethan, we can go home now." Ethan felt tired. He walked home with his parents. When they reached home, Ethan's mother prepared dinner. They ate together. They talked about the day. Ethan said, "Mother, I saw a toy shop today. I wanted to buy a toy." His mother said, "I know, Ethan, but we cannot buy toys every day. We must save money." Ethan nodded. He felt a little sad. After dinner, Ethan went to his room. He thought about the toy shop. He thought about the toys. He felt unhappy. The next day, Ethan woke up early again. He went to the market. He helped his parents. But he still felt sad. He still thought about the toys. At noon, Ethan saw a small boy in the market. The boy was crying. He looked hungry. He looked weak. Ethan felt concerned. He went near the boy. He asked, "Why are you crying?" The boy said, "My name is Jacob. I am hungry. I have no food." Ethan felt sad. He looked at the boy's clothes. They were dirty. They were old. Ethan wanted to help. He thought about his own life. He thought about his parents. He thought about the market. Ethan went to his mother. He said, "Mother, there's a boy who is hungry." His mother looked at Ethan. She said, "Where is he?" Ethan took his mother to the boy. The mother looked at the boy. She said, "Hello, my name is Anna. What is your name?" The boy said, "My name is Jacob." Anna said, "Jacob, are you alone?" Jacob said, "Yes, I lost my mother. I don't know where she is." Anna felt sad. She said, "Come with us. We will give you food." Jacob's eyes became bright. He said, "Thank you." Anna gave Jacob some food. She gave him water. She gave him a clean cloth. Jacob ate slowly. He felt better. Ethan watched him. He felt happy. He felt that he had done something good. After Jacob ate, Anna asked him, "Do you want to stay with us for a while?" Jacob nodded. He said, "Yes." Anna said, "Okay, you can stay here." Ethan felt excited. He said, "Jacob, you can be my friend." Jacob smiled. He said, "Thank you." From that day, Jacob stayed with Ethan's family. They took care of him. They gave him a place to sleep. They gave him food. They gave him love. Ethan's parents did not have much money, but they had love. They had kindness. They had a big heart. Ethan and Jacob became good friends. They played together. They studied together. They shared their food. Ethan forgot about the toy shop. He felt happy with his new friend. One day, Ethan's father said, "Ethan, we will go to the market early tomorrow. We need to buy fruits." Ethan nodded. He said, "Yes, father." In the morning, Ethan and Jacob went to the market together. They helped their parents. They worked hard. During the day, a man came to their shop. The man was a businessman. His name was Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris looked at the fruits. He said, "Your fruits are fresh. I want to buy a large quantity." Ethan's father said, "Thank you. How many kilos do you want?" Mr. Harris said, "I want 100 kilos of apples." Ethan's father felt surprised. He said, "That is a lot." Mr. Harris said, "I will pay you well. Your fruits are good." Ethan's father said, "Okay, we will sell you the fruits." Ethan felt happy. He felt proud. He knew that the money would help his family. After the businessman left, Ethan's father said, "Ethan, because of this order, we will have money to buy a toy for you." Ethan's eyes became bright. He felt excited. He said, "Really?" His father said, "Yes, you have worked hard. You deserve a toy." Ethan smiled. He felt grateful. That evening, Ethan's father bought a small toy car. He gave it to Ethan. Ethan felt very happy. Ethan thanked his parents. He said, "Thank you. I love it." Ethan's mother smiled. She said, "You're a good boy, Ethan. You helped a boy in need. That is more important than a toy." Ethan felt emotional. He understood the lesson. He realized that helping others is a bigger joy than buying toys. Ethan looked at Jacob. Jacob smiled. Ethan felt happy. From that day, Ethan learned a simple lesson. He learned that kindness is important. He learned that helping others brings happiness. And in the busy market, the small family lived with love. They lived with kindness. They lived with peace. The mystery of the lost key. It was a quiet evening in a small town. The sun was setting. The sky was orange and pink. The air was cool. The town was calm. In the town, there was a small house. The house was old but beautiful. It had a small garden. The garden had green plants. The garden had a small gate. In the house lived a girl named Emma. Emma was 12 years old. She had long blonde hair. She had bright blue eyes. She was curious. She liked to solve small problems. Emma lived with her grandmother. Her grandmother's name was Martha. Martha was a kind woman. She was calm and gentle. She loved Emma very much. One evening, Emma was helping her grandmother. They were cleaning the house. They were arranging things. They were making the house neat. Emma found an old box. The box was made of wood. It was small. It had a lock. Emma asked her grandmother, "What is this box?" Martha said, "This box is old. It belonged to your grandfather. He kept important things inside." Emma was curious. She asked, "Can I open it?" Martha said, "The box is locked. We need the key. Emma looked at the box carefully. She saw a small keyhole. She asked, "Where's the key?" Martha looked worried. She said, "I do not know. I cannot find the key." Emma felt excited. She said, "Don't worry, Grandma. I will find the key." Martha smiled. She said, "Okay, Emma, but be careful." Emma started searching. She searched the house. She searched the drawers. She searched the cabinets. She searched the garden, too, but she could not find the key. She felt a little sad. She sat on the floor. She thought about the key. Then she remembered something. Her grandfather used to keep things in a small box in the attic. Maybe the key is there. Emma went to the attic. The attic was dusty. There were old boxes. There were old clothes. There were old books. Emma searched carefully. She opened the box. She found a small envelope. The envelope was old. It had her grandfather's name on it. Emma opened the envelope. Inside, she found a small note. The note said, "The key is not lost. It is hidden where the light is bright." Emma read the note again. She thought, "Where's the light bright?" She looked around the attic. There was a small window. The sunlight came through the window. The light was bright there. Emma walked to the window. She looked around. She saw a small wooden shelf near the window. She looked on the shelf. She found a small tin box. She opened the tin box. Inside, she found a key. Emma felt happy. She took the key and ran downstairs. She showed the key to her grandmother. Martha smiled. She said, "Good job, Emma. You found the key." Emma said, "Thank you, Grandma." Martha opened the old wooden box. Inside, there was a small book. The book was old. It was a diary. Martha said, "This diary belonged to your grandfather." Emma opened the diary. She read the first page. It said, "This diary contains my memories. It contains my lessons. I hope Emma will read it one day." Emma felt emotional. She felt a strong connection with her grandfather. She read the diary slowly. She read the stories. She read the lessons. She read about his life. Her grandfather wrote about the importance of kindness. He wrote about helping others. He wrote about being brave. Emma felt inspired. She felt calm. She felt peaceful. After reading the diary, Emma asked her grandmother, "Grandma, why did he hide the key?" Martha said, "Your grandfather wanted to teach you a lesson. He wanted you to solve a small mystery. He wanted you to use your mind." Emma smiled. She said, "I understand. I feel proud." That night, Emma slept peacefully. She dreamed of her grandfather. She dreamed of the key. She felt happy. The next day, Emma went to school. She felt confident. She felt brave. She told her friends about the mystery. Her friends were impressed. They said, "Emma, you are smart." Emma smiled. She felt happy. From that day, Emma started solving small problems. She helped her friends. She helped her family. She became a confident girl. She learned that small mysteries can teach big lessons. She learned that patience is important. She learned that kindness is important. And in the quiet town, Emma grew up with love. She grew up with courage. She grew up with peace. And so, Emma learned that sometimes the smallest mysteries bring the greatest lessons. She discovered that patience, kindness, and a quiet mind can open doors that fear cannot. In the soft light of her home, with the diary close to her heart, Emma felt a gentle peace. She knew her grandfather was smiling somewhere, proud of her courage and wisdom. Now, as the night grows calm and the stars shine softly above, you can close your eyes and let your mind rest. Remember, every day is a new story, and every story is a chance to grow. Good night, sleep well, and wake up with a calm heart and a brave spirit.